Hello, Brakkard here. I have been having the darnest trouble trying to get this OBS to work as we need. It's been difficult, but we're missing some footage, we're having some gaps. But just to fill you in, we did a couple quests. We went and did the Orthoid Queen lair and a couple other things, and we'll repeat them again just for that missed footage so we can go see what they're at. But today, on this episode, we're going to go get this new spear upgrade because we need a nice little bump up in the road. And what we're going to do is run down to this tomb rock cave down here and get our upgrade. There's also a quest for an egg down here that we're also going to grab. But first, let's get down to the egg. And this one's pretty easy. It's just killing one mob for a key and then looting the chest, grab your egg, and bounce. I think it's about 2 clicks down here too. There's just a bunch of Morrismans just kind of gathered around that, like a little portal down here. I have not ran into it. Eventually I will. Gotta explore these things. Yeah, it's gonna be right down here in this mud flat on this far end. Careful though, when you get down here around that, there's gonna be some high level golems. Alright. Oh, watch out for that party. I'm sure we could take them on, but let's not deal with that right now. Also, in the last episode, just go over a couple things we got. We got the ring acid, which is going to help us greatly against fighting Othoi. We have Pierce. We have acid 3. We've got some cushion there, so we can finally fight some bugs. All right, I think this is the guy right here that drops the key. Now, luckily, these guys are pretty simple, so we're not going to be struggling too bad. Okay, what do we got here, bud? Grab that key. Grab it again. Okay, and we got the egg. Get out of here. Don't want to sit here and play around with them all day. Alright, let's go back to the Tomb Rock Caverns, make our way down, and get the first half of that spear that we need. Once we're all done, we'll recall out, run back in the portal, and be in Red Spire, turn in our rewards. Sure excited to have you here for this episode and everything. Hopefully the video works appropriately. We're also going to buff when we get inside this dungeon too, just to give us that little bit of cushion so we're not struggling too much. And look at all these extra buffs we have just in this gear alone that we have. It's so nice. Okay. We're gonna let V-Tank do its thing since I hate buffing manually. Alright, and this is not a big dungeon either. It's just literally run to the left here, circle around, come down this hallway, over this land bridge, go straight until you hit this T intersection, take a right, follow all the way as you're maintaining along this, all the way down. You can cut this way, but I just like to get away from the mobs that are buried in there, and then continue down, and that final room right here is what we need. Now technically, if we wanted to, just looking at the map now, is we can go this way and just cut all that junk out. Now that I think about it, I'm gonna do that. Okay, we're almost done here. Just making sure we're still recording. We'll go forward. Alright, still need some more experience to raise spear, but you know what? Let's raise coordination and quickness. Every bit helps. We're up to 167 melee defense, so we've got a good buffer so far. We're definitely going to be able to evade a lot more. I brought spear up a little bit. I think with these two rewards, we're going to buff our focus and self, and then see what we could do with getting our magics up. Mainly, we want to focus on creature and life, because those are your primary, to basically do the bigger buffs that we need. Item enchantment, we can always drop it down one rank and go off that. Not too worried about it, because we can always endure a fight longer if we need to. All right. So, where am I on the map? Oh, there I am. So, we're just sprinting down here like a madman. Do a couple dodges. Keep going. We're doing good. We're doing good. Let's open up this door. Okay. This is where things get spicy. We're going to take it nice and slow and keep clearing as we go. Ooh. Guys are packing a punch on me. Ooh. So are these silk lurkers. Ouchies. We're going to have to... See if we can get up in this corner, protect ourselves a little bit. Okay, I see what's hitting us. Those archers down there. Not so much the silk lurkers, it's always the range that is gonna cause the problems. Alright. Okay, we should be good. We did a little bit of LOS and got out of their sights. Okay. Keep pushing through. We got this, guys. You always want to be thoughtful and tactful about what you're doing. Don't just blindly... Oh, oh. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die, am I? Yep, I can't heal. Well, shoot. Alright, well. Let's go turn this in, and then we'll try again later. Just not quite there yet. I need to get some more... I need to get level 2 buffs is what I really need. Looks like I just lost a greater mana charge. It's nothing to run back for right now. If it was armor, then I'd be a little bit more worried. But yeah, we're just not strong enough. Alright, let's go turn in this egg and get out of the stuck animation. Alright, here you go, Gardeliaz. Alright, 25k, and he gave us some new leggings. Nice. So that gets rid of our old leggings with the armor that we don't need. A little bit of magic resist and magic resist 3. It's going to give us a nice little cushion. Oop, I did say I was going to increase these. I almost forgot. Alright, I'll need a little bit more for life magic. Okay, so That was a bust. Well, there's always running back and doing it later. But what I'm going to do, because I was able to get myself level 2 buffs. We are going to buy some iron. No. A second. For some reason, the client is acting up today. Okay, we're just going to get a few comps in here. And we're going to see... Yeah, we can do level 2s easily. Okay. So I'm going to buff up with level 2s. And we'll run back and we'll try again. This is going to provide a little bit more cushion. I'm also going to add to here so I know what I have for spell components. I'm not trying to carry a whole bunch, just for a need-by-need basis. Our goal is to get this spear. And it's going to take some struggling for it, but we got it. Just need to be more on top of our game. I'm also going to pull out these health elixirs, because that is what I should have done for a life-saving measure. Now we do have a quest in the next dungeon. When we finish here, when we recall, I'm going to talk back to the NPC over here and get a more idea. Okay, so we're looking for a chest for which kind of sums it up. But I want to be for sure what it's guiding us towards. There we go. So a little bit better. We're up to 26 plus 30 melee defense. If I do another 10 to quickness, that'll bring it up another 3, gives us a little bit extra edge. We also got increased armor with those buffs too. Thankfully we got Impen 3 on most of these, so we don't have to go too crazy. Oh, buffs. It's gonna do it anyway though. It's also gonna provide a little extra support on our shield. Okay, good. Seeing we're still recording. I'm wondering if the fix I did is going to keep going. Because I'd like to give you guys a full video without it cutting short and making a very, very incomplete video and only showing 4 minutes versus the 30 minutes that I put in. Basically just talking to the wind, as I am now. Alright. Push our way back into that Tomb Rock Cavern, and let's get this piece. I'm just excited we got level 2 buffs. Hell, you can probably do some level 3s here soon. I want to get maybe a good 10. I basically want to get creature enchantment up. 10. 2 more times 10. So basically it'll bring us almost about 130 or so for our creature attachment with level 2s. Now with level 3s, that's going to bring us up to about a plus 30. So that'll bring us closer to 140. And honestly, we're going to be looking at nope, went the wrong way from my previous instructions. Pushing for level 4s. 4s is going to be huge. That's a big change. All right. Whoop. Oh, I need to turn off V-Tank. I don't need that assisting me with heals. That will throw me off. Okay. So when coming down here, there is a singular hunter on this side versus the 2 on the other. A lot more manageable. I'm going to use that knowledge for future runs. All right. So okay. Now, not all the silk clickers. They might all be back. I see we're doing a little bit more damage this time around with those level 2 buffs. Looking good. And sustaining a lot better. Once we're done with this group, I'm gonna top off on this. I could use level 2s, but I'm just gonna use the level 1 so I'm not burning through my stock of components. No point when I'm not having anything directly on top of me, tapping me of what I just recovered. Okay. So we're gonna clear this guy, go get my corpse. You know what? I'm gonna leave it there. Because, so on this server, if a land block is not used, your corpse is just gonna sit there. And it's kind of a staple. It's just like, ooh, I was there type of thing. It's gonna be a monument of Brakkard the Explorer's adventure into the depths of this dungeon. Now people will see it and like, hey, do you want to get your corpse? I'm gonna say no. Because it's there to say I did it. All right. Okay, well, we're almost there. We just have 2 more mobs after this guy. We're doing good. I'm excited that we're not getting hammered like we are. Level 30 should be fine. Okay, he's got a very weak weapon. We got this. Oh yeah, we're doing great. He ain't nothing. We got him, boys. We got him. Okay, let's get our key. Not a bad helmet, but I don't need it. I got me something. Okay, that is a poor item. Okay, this is the first half, guys. We got it. All right, so instead of running all the way back through, we're going to recall back to Holt and then run back down to the Red Spire dungeon or portal and go from there. And it's good to see that we're still recording, making sure we spot check that and resume the video from there. That way I'm not having to splice, because I prefer a raw, unedited source versus just an over editing, and it just makes it easier. You get to see everything. We're almost level 21. I think it's 22 for the next skill credit. Not quite sure. Like I said, I was going to check out what the chat said on this so we can read it along the way. Okay, so we're just looking for supplies. It's gonna be in a chest. The key, where did I put the key? There's the key. Look, there is that rare mob again. Where is he? He's right over here. They spawn pretty frequently, so if you're looking for a major lockpick helmet, hunt them down. It's worth it. All right. Let's jump into stage 2 of this quest, and we're almost done with 2 quests at once. All right, so this one is a little bit more straightforward. I'm gonna go this way, dodge past all the spiny dillos, run back down this way, run over here, go down the steps, pause, and kill this guy really quick. So here's the shore armadillos that I was bypassing. Now, if I really wanted to, I could just sit here and hunt them. I think they have some hide of some sort. Utilize those hide. I need 4 total, or 3, since I got 1 hide already to increase these packs. I'm also gonna get a new shield, and I will buff up that later. So our goal is to get over to this point, so we're just gonna follow along here, bypass a good amount of these, and then we'll pause at that down ramp, because they're not too difficult. I wonder, that chest over there, is that what we need for... Ooh, I didn't see you got me that good. Alright, before we get too crazy, let's clear some of this out. I gotta remember, I am not as strong as my other characters that can buff level 6s and be completely fine. Oh. Gotta remember, I gotta check for the hides. There is a spine. So that is a fun one to snag, because there's probably some special item we can get. Now, is this... We found it, boys. Okay, so it's in the far corner, just before you go down the ramp. Collect the item, and you're good. Whoop. Too early. Go back around. Down, around, and... Hey, guess what? You're not shooting me. Alright, so... This is the easy part. The difference in level 1 to 2 buffs has been significant in this quest. That is for sure. It's a night and day difference. Now just changing to 3s, maybe 4s, it's... Who knows? I just know it's going to be opening up a lot of doors for us to further our challenge and not be so limited. Alright, he's almost dead. Good, good. Anything good? Pop down this silk lurker. So it looks like a bunch of tomb rocks. And our last guy is right there that we're looking for. Gotta watch for those big damage spikes. Alright, let's not get too crazy, because we can get overwhelmed here. I'd rather thin the herd versus just sit there and take it without the proper greeting of getting it without the loot. But he's still getting me just by that little bit of overhang. Nothing there. Nothing there. Now, not sure if this is going to do what I'm hoping it's going to do. Is I'll remove this, add this. Is it going to buff that shield? Yes, it is. It's going to give me a little bit of extra edge. So instead of 72, we're going to have almost 100 armor. So another 30 points of armor level. There we go. I'll take what I can get. A win is a win. Now remember, guys, we want to repeat like some of the custom quests whenever possible, because there's chances to get stuff that would complete a armor set of some sort, or maybe a jewelry set. Who knows? Not even I've been able to collect everything. Okay, anything good? Anything good? Not really. What's he doing over here? Okay, the shaman is what we need because he's going to drop the key. I keep forgetting to turn that off. I don't need that on. Okay, dodges. Oh, okay, he's just healing. Okay, they come back with a good crit. Yes, that's what we need to prevent his healing. Okay, almost there. There we go. Give me your key, sir. Dodge your incoming shot. Go in there. You're the last one, sir. How do you feel about that? Not so good now. Bloop! He done. Nice. All right, well, started out rough with a death, but that's just how it is in this game. Is it this piece to this piece? It is. So this is 4 to 12, and this is 7 to 14. But look at this. It has Crushing Blow, Biting Strike, and Pierce Cleaving. And it has a level 3 buff. This is a tremendous upgrade for us. It's going to push us even further. And this, we're going to buff up. Ooh, 8 to 20 with Legend, or Black. Ugh, man, words today. Blood Drinker 3. So another. That is a lot. Okay. Back to the Lifestone. Look at that spear. Isn't it just rough looking? But I love it. Oh, I gotta turn this off to stay in combat mode. Also, alright, that prevented some incoming damage. Let's put our goodies in here to save. Down here, actually. And this is our... Oh, that reminds me, turn this in. Oh, some salvage. Man, I don't need that. And this is bonded, so we can't sell it, which is good. Same with this. If it was attuned, it wouldn't be givable. It would be another perk. What are we? This guy right here. Nice. And what did we get? We have a medical hood. Holy cow, guys! Look at this. This is a huge one for us. increases weapon attack modifier by 17 points. Wow. So a level 7 buff off a hood. That is huge, especially for a spear character. We're also going to get some endurance, so we're going to get buffed up there. A nice healing buff. Armor 4, that's what we're looking for, and major healing. That is amazing. That is huge upgrades right there. And it looks good too. So worth it. Because, like, look at that. We went from a level 2 to a level 4 armor buff. Got our major healing, so we get a little extra chance at landing what we need to survive a pretty difficult situation. All right. Okay, so a couple more points in there. We're looking good. Technically, I could go buy some 3s. I might do it in between videos. Other than that, guys, thanks for joining, and I'll see you next time. Thanks again. Bye.